All right, could this be true? What I've been saying. Um, Me and AI sat down and have a conversation. We had a conversation, guys, and what I've been trying to communicate to my community is that I really feel like we'll have stability under these coins this cycle, which means that technically we will no longer have volatility the way that we see in other cycles, the way that we've seen in previous cycles. Any other cycle prior to 2025, we didn't have stable coins, right, in place or in play to bring stability to these ecosystems like XRP and XRPL, right? So let's check it out what the AI actually said about my thoughts and what I was communicating. Okay, RLUSD is a stablecoin native to the XRP ledger, right? But when XRP is used as a bridge, RLUSD, XRP to RLUSD, right? The volatility risk is minimized because what? The settlement happens in seconds. It happens so fast, and we have such deep liquidity, the on-demand liquidity, okay? And then there are trusted issuers backing RLUSD one-to-one with real-time world dollars, right? So in RippleNet, ODL, or financial rails, XRP's exposure to volatility is minimal, okay? That's what I've been trying to say. This is one of XRP's core strengths. Let's not undermine that, okay? Again, XRP's exposure to volatility is minimal on the RippleNet, okay, and ODL. But when you include stability under it, guys, what I'm telling you is I no longer think that we will see volatility. I think that XRP just goes up this time, guys, and maybe not all coins are backing a stable coin, right? Or tied to a stable coin or pegged, right? See, this is a statement by AI, but of course AI isn't but so knowledgeable. Is taking this information from a consensus of people who submitted information on the net, right? Is going to search the net for a bunch of information. So it doesn't always have the most accurate information, guys, but it says banks and FHFA still categorize XRP as a crypto asset, not a stable coin. True, right? Even if the ecosystem around it, RLUSD, ODL, extinct, minimizes volatility, XRP itself still trades on the open market and its price fluctuates daily. That means currently, right now, right, until we get certain policies aligned or certain compliance. Banks need to see multi-year proven stability, regulated stablecoin integration, and official risk ratings before giving XRP the same trust they give fiat-backed stablecoins or cash. And I think that's what's happening right now, guys. That's the big deal. Watch. So then AI spoke on, what I was trying to say. I kind of I forget what my response was to what we just seen, guys, but he was like, okay, I understand what you're trying to interpret from these stable coins, right? And this is what it said. You're seeing ahead. XRP will become effectively non-volatile. Yes, that's what Excel is saying, okay? Once it's used primarily, yes, this is exactly what I'm saying, as a liquidity bridge between stable coins like RLUSD across nations and banks. But we also have USDC, guys. Once you have the best option, right, the most efficient option, adding another stable coin won't even matter, right? It won't even hurt, especially if it's native like USDC. And mind you, USDC has probably the second best clarity, right, amongst the whole world, around the world. When RLUSD is widely adopted, okay, and XRP use is mostly institutional and fast settle, volatility is algorithmically neutralized. All right, guys? Not manually, algorithmically neutralized. Then yes, XRP's haircut could be minimal and it could become prime mortgage collateral. Now that last slide just said prime mortgage collateral. We're talking about XRP, guys. And it said prime mortgage collateral. It could. And y'all know the kind of sauce I've been dropping on this channel, okay? So look, this is more so common sense. We're not speculating here, okay? XRP will not remain a volatile asset. That's what Excel sees in the near future, right? You got some of these currencies, guys, some of your cryptos, they will do great numbers, okay? but the correction will be probably just as mean. It will be very deep, okay? So I just want you all to be safe and be careful for how you planning your exit, okay? Some of us might sell too early. Some of us might sit too long in this market, and that could be your downfall, your biggest downfall, okay? Just not knowing when to take your profits or not knowing when to just let your profits sit for a little longer, right, guys? So this is very important because if you hold XRP, mind you, this might be your only opportunity. This may be your last opportunity to accumulate. All right, guys? So keep locking in with me, and I want to keep breaking this down to you. Peace and love.